to make sure that it doesn't flip and invert back. And you guys let me know. I just switched it. Let me know if you guys can see the... Yes, yes. Yeah, awesome. Very cool. So, what we've learned here in the first 30 seconds is that you clearly do not have to be a technical genius like me to make this stuff work. So, I think we're good to go on that. What a great way to start. Like I said, everybody, hey, welcome to the free training. My name is Devon Brown. And you are about to discover the exact 100% dummy-proof system that I use to pocket up to 400 technology. So let's do this. I see that the room is filling up, and this is not going to be one of those like 3-hour long training presentations or anything like that. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that nobody misses any of the content that I'm going to be sharing with you during our short time today. So let's do this. There was, as opposed to doing like normally what people do on these webinars, if you've ever been on one, they're like, tell me your name, tell me where you're calling from. I'm Bob from Mississippi or whatever. And you guys don't care about that. This I think might be a little bit better idea. A little while back, we launched a beta version of this system that you guys are about to discover now. Just in all fairness, the beta version of what you're seeing, it had about like 50%, 40 to 50% of the commission earning potential. So it's not as powerful as what you guys are about to see, and it's not quite as easy as what you guys are about to see. But what I want to do is I want to show you the results of some of the people who took advantage of the beta version of this, and then we'll just do that, and we'll just take a minute or so and do that while people are coming on. We'll wait till the room is full, and then on the other side, what we'll do is we'll jump straight into the content. I'll show you guys exactly what it is that you're looking for. And real quick, before I show you, introduce you to these people, got to make a quick earnings disclaimer. You guys can probably see my lawyer here. He is super expensive. Quick earnings disclaimer. While all the case studies and testimonials you'll see are from real people, that is not a guarantee that you'll make any specific amount of money. Specific results will vary. Ultimately, your success is up to you, and that's why it's called your success. Duh. So let me show you some of the results that people were getting with the earlier version of this system, and then we'll come right back, and on the other side, hopefully the room will be packed out, and we'll be able to jump right into the content. All right, let's do that. Let me see if I can figure out how to get that to work.
System. I've been using it less than a month now, and I really like it. It is the only really true done-for-you system that I've ever found that really truly is a done-for-you system. I've been in it, like I said, in less than a month. I've already made 6 sales, and it's just the most awesome thing I've ever been a part of.
And it's so easy because the company does everything for you. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Ain't often that you'll find something that does exactly what it says it will do. I am very happy with it. Thank you, Devon. Thank you very much.
I tried posting on Facebook, advertising in local papers, Gumtree, eBay, handing out business cards and flyers, and I failed every time. I then came across this opportunity, and at first I was skeptical, but I was wrong. It's easy to join and set up. I made my first sale in 2 weeks, 5 since, and this was just the tip of the iceberg.
And the first sale came around about just after 9 days. It was so easy because they, like they said, they do everything for you. And on the 15th of March, I got my first PayPal commission paid out.
The people who are trying to make money on the internet, you really need to start doing this system right away. I made my first sale within a week, and I'll tell you what, it's easy to do. They do all the setups, they get everything going for you, and when you start doing this and you start applying the systems that they tell you what to do, you just follow it. It's so easy. And hey, I made my money within the first few weeks, and I'm still making money.
And I have never seen a system quite like this one. The company completely does all the setup, so you don't have to know anything techie.
I had a great new program I started using recently. It was really easy to set up, and within just a few days, I started earning regular commission payments. And the best bit is that somebody else does all the work for me.
And within a week, I had some results that I just couldn't believe it. So I just wanted to say that this really works, and I'm very impressed.
I've been around the Make Money Online niche for quite a few years, and I've not seen any program that produces the number of results for people that we're seeing happen in this program so rapidly.
Real people, real members, post that they've made sales while they're sleeping, made sales while they're shopping. But it's a beautiful thing. It's unbelievable. This is a no-brainer if you're looking to make extra income in an online business.
Say what? Do this for yourself, okay? You'll be glad you did.
All right, guys, it looks like we are back, and it also looks like I lost my little picture-in-picture thingy, but hey, we're not going to worry about that. You guys have probably had enough of my, smiling face anyway. Oh, well, hey, if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, I just want to make sure we're good to go one last time. Welcome to all the new people that just jumped on while that video was playing. If you can hear me, if you can see me, type in the chat. Let me know you're good to go. And we will jump right into things. And again, for those of you guys who are just jumping on, my name is Devon Brown. Yes, Devon. This is exciting. Can't wait to learn about it. Awesome. Excellent. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this free training and this private demonstration of the 12-minute affiliate system. The system that actually makes generating online commissions as easy as everyone else has promised you it would be. So real quick, just want to make sure that you are in the right place, and I want to tell you who this is for. And by the way, if any of these describe you, go ahead and type in the chat and type in yes or type in that's me. Oh, and real quick, also, make sure you have your cell phones off. Make sure you remove all distractions. Make sure you've got a pen. Make sure you've got a pad of paper. Our short time together today is going to be the most powerful and most well-spent time. I promise you that. I promise you that. So turn off your cell phones, remove all distractions, and let's keep going. So who is this for? First, this is for anyone who wants to make money online without having to create and fulfill your own products and services. If that's you, type in that's me, or type in a number 1, or type in yes or whatever into the chat. Let me know you're with me. This is for anyone who wants to have a system that can make you daily commissions. Is that you? If that's you, type in let me know in the chat. This is for anyone like me who is not technically savvy and wants the easy button for the techie stuff. If you want the easy button, let me know in the chat if that describes you. This is for anyone who doesn't want to write their own sales copy or create their own sales funnels. If that's you, let me know in the chat. What you're about to discover, is for anyone with a JVZoo, ClickBank, or Warrior Plus account. Let me just go ahead and tell you this. If you have, and if you don't have an account with one of these, don't worry about it. No big deal. I'll show you what they are in just a second. They're really easy. But if you have an affiliate account with like JVZoo or ClickBank or Warrior Plus, oh my gosh, you are going to absolutely love what I'm about to show you, because you are about to crush it. I promise you that. If that's you, type in the chat, let me know. This is for anyone who is in a network marketing program. So what I'm about to show you with the 12-minute affiliate system is that with this system, you can actually use it to promote your own MLM or BizOp or whatever the heck it is you're promoting. So it's for you if you're there. This is for anyone who doesn't want to deal with customer support. If that's you, just type in that's me into the chat. This is for anyone who wants an online business up and running in a multi-million or even billion-dollar niche market in as little as 12 minutes. If that describes you, let me know. This is for anyone who wants to start seeing results as early as this week. Who likes seeing fast results with whatever they're doing? I'm sorry, I'm so excited that I gotta slow down. Who enjoys seeing results quickly? If that's you, let me know in the chat. This is for anyone who has no clue what they're doing. Even if you're a complete newbie, high five, welcome. This is for anyone who has been struggling to make money online for more than 6 months and is looking for something real. If that's you, welcome. You are so in the right place. So what I'll say is that if even one of those bullet points that I just mentioned describes you, then the 12-minute affiliate system is for you. If that describes you, let me know in the chat. If that means, just type in that's me, type in a big giant yes, let me know that's you. And if you haven't figured it out by now, this is going to be a lot of engagement and we're going to have a lot of fun together today. So my goal during our short time together today is to show you a no BS system that makes making money online as easy as everyone else has promised you it would be, even if you're a complete newbie, without you needing to spend thousands of dollars to get started. And my goal is to show you how you can get the entire system up and running before you go to bed tonight. Who here on this training wants to have the entire thing up and running before they go to bed tonight? Let me know in the chat. Yes, sounds me. I'm excited. This is great. Awesome. Cool. Now, here's the thing, guys. I want you to stay to the end because when you do, I've got a free gift for you. You see, because I value your time, just for staying to the end of this presentation, not only will you realize that you just found the exact money-making system you've been looking for the entire time you've been trying to make money online, not only that, but I'm also going to give you a free gift. This free report pictured on my screen reveals my top 2 underground sources for anyone who wants to get quality traffic to any website. I'm going to give you this free report as my free gift to you just for staying to the end of this presentation. Sound good? Let me know if that sounds good in the chat. Yes. Awesome. Can't wait. This keeps getting better. Excellent. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Devon Brown. It's Devon, not Devin, which I get all the time. One of my students actually one time called me the king of making it easy, and so that's what I'm going to tell you that I've been known as. So my superpowers include, number 1, making things easy, as you're about to see. Number 2, creating systems that any random person off the street can make work. Literally, I can pull any person off the street. As long as they know how to turn on a computer and check their email, they can literally make any system I create work. It's that easy. And then my third superpower is hip-hop dancing like MC Hammer. Yes, I am really good on the dance floor, even though I'm getting older and my knees are starting to hurt. So I've had the pleasure, for those of you guys who don't know me, I've had the pleasure of speaking on stages all around the world. This is an event in Dallas, Texas I was at. This was the launch of a new company that I was helping out with. This was in Orlando, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Some of you guys, if you guys know who Russell Brunson is, if you've ever heard of something called ClickFunnels, type in the chat, let me know. If you do know who that is, you may be familiar with some of these pictures. I've actually been on stage at those events for several years. This was in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, in front of, I think, like 600 people. This event down here was I think it was San Diego, and there were like 1,100 people at this event. And then this event here was in like Orlando, Florida. You can see me on stage there in front of like 3,500 people. Also, you know, it's awesome. This is the traveling and all the fun stuff you get to do once you figure out how to make this game work. Once a year, a lot of top internet marketers go on a cruise. This is me outside off of the cruise ship one of those years. This picture here is speaking at the World Internet Summit several years ago. And these 2 pictures here, this is off the coast of Spain, and this is France. This is a trip that I got to take to Europe. I took myself to Europe for my 34th birthday a few years ago. And got to go just hang out off the coast of Spain and visit France. And then this is really awesome. This is skydiving in Hawaii. If you look closely here, you can see like the water is on the left-hand side and then the land is on the right-hand side. So we got to fly up in the plane and jump out over the water, and then we got to fly back to the land, which was super awesome. If any of you guys have ever skydived before, let me know. It was super fun. Also, because of what I've learned and been able to do over the course of the past several years online, I've gotten to hang out with some of like the top personal development and motivational people, and some of the people whose books and courses I've bought over the years. This is Brian Tracy. If any of you guys, how many of you guys know who Brian Tracy is? Like, he's old school. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. And he's like old school personal development. I got to do an event where Brian Tracy was the keynote, so I got to hang out with him a little bit. This is Sean Stevenson. You guys know him. He's a pretty famous motivational speaker. This is Marcus Lemonis from the TV show The Prophet. And you guys know this gentleman here is Tony Robbins, probably the #1 personal development person like ever in the history of the world. So I've gotten to actually share the stage with all of these individuals, which is super cool, and gotten to experience. And last but not least, let me show you this. The whole reason reason that you're here is because you're trying to make money on the internet, and I just want to show you why you should listen to me with regard to what we're going to be talking about today. These are just a couple of screenshots, and I'll be showing you some more a little bit later. But again, these are all real. These are real. This is from me. This is from my accounts. This is one system. This is one program that I joined where I generated over $115,000 in commissions. In 6 months. You guys can see my username here was Renegade. This is me $115,000 in just 6 months. And if you guys know what JV Zoo is, let me know in the chat if you guys have ever heard. If you don't know what JV Zoo is, don't worry about it. I'll tell you in just a second. You guys can see here, this is about 1 hour a week. I generated over $23,000 in commissions. I don't know what the time period of this was. At most, it was a year. So even if it was, like, would it be okay if you generated like an extra 20 grand in a year from spending 1 hour a week? I don't know. This could have been like 6 months or something. Or it could have been 3 months. I don't know. But this isn't too shabby for 1 hour a week, right? Let me know if that does this excite you? Like the thought of just being able to do something for like 1 hour a week. Is that cool? Awesome. Excellent. So, by the way, guys, I show you all this stuff just to show you that, yes, I do know what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm on stage and I get to fly around the world and it's super awesome and all that good stuff. But you should know that it wasn't always like this. This is a picture of me at graduation, all right? And after graduating college at the top of my class, I actually did what I was supposed to do, right? They're like, Devon, go to school, do well, get good grades, and I did that. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. But after graduating, I decided that I wanted more than just a regular 9 to 5. So what I wanted, and let me know if you can relate. If this sounds like you, if you can relate to this, type in the chat, let me know. What I wanted was I wanted to work smart, not hard. I wanted to figure out a way to make 5 grand to 10 grand a month in a home-based business while working in my spare time, maybe 10 hours a week. And I wanted to do that without needing a lot of money to get started and without needing a bunch of special skills, since as we all know, I'm not very technical. And I wanted that also I could provide for my loved ones and so that I could travel and experience life on my terms. Right? So if you can relate to that, if that's something that you can relate to, just type in the chat. Let me know if you and I are like, you know, as they say, kind of kindred spirits, and if we're on the same. Yes, describes me to a T. Excellent. Yeah, very cool. So let's go back in time a little bit to my first years. I want you guys to understand where I came from so that you can understand the process that I discovered so that you can shortcut it. That's why I'm showing you all this, by the way. So let's go back to my first years. I actually, after I graduated from college, I got started as a Taekwondo instructor, making $12 an hour. If there's any martial artists in the house, let me know. Type in the chat. Let me know if you're a martial artist. This is a picture of me at one of my black belt testings. I cannot do this anymore. I wish I could, but now my knees hurt too much. But I actually got a job after college back in 2001 teaching Taekwondo. And my first years online, I tried and failed at everything. You name it, I tried it. Infomercials. If there was an infomercial on TV that promised you could make money online, I was ordering off the infomercial. I tried envelope stuffing. I tried different business opportunities, MLMs. I even spent $4,000 on a real estate investing course. If any of you guys can relate to any of this stuff, type in, give me a 1 or give me a yes, or type in that's me in the chat. During that time period, I jumped around from program to program, and I was always like, oh, this next program is going to be it. This next one's going to be the one. This next program is always going to be the next program, and the next program, and the next program. And guys, it got so bad that I ended up losing over $40,000 in different business opportunities, and I actually filed for bankruptcy at the age of 23 years old. And the reason for that was because I kept running up against success barriers. You see, everything was always harder than people said it would be. And let me give you an example of what I mean by that, and let me know if you can relate. So people would always sell me on these so-called easy web systems, right? And then I'd end up trying to do things like FTP, HTML, and a bunch of other techie stuff, right? And I didn't have anyone to help me overcome the obstacle. So when a success barrier would come up, well, I would just quit and move on to the next thing and be like, oh, this got hard. I don't know what to do. Let me just move on to the next thing. And so that happened for years and years and years. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. If you can relate, let me know. Now, my first big aha came around 2005-ish when I attended a teleseminar. Now, teleseminar, for those of you guys who are not old school, if any of you guys are old school and you know what teleseminars are, then a high five. Teleseminar was when you would just dial in on a regular old phone. This is before we had videos online and stuff, where you would dial in on a regular phone, and then you would be part of an audience, and then, you know, somebody would be calling and speaking to you. and you listen and you take notes. By the way, real quick, if you don't have a pen and paper, grab a pen and paper because we're about to get into some content and you're going to want to take notes. So grab a pen and paper. So my first big aha came around 2005-ish when I attended a teleseminar. And so what happened was I was struggling to make money online.